What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Back with my segment, What's Next? Nonito Donaire. I just did one on Carl Froch. Make sure you check that one out as well. And I don't really even want to spend too much time talking about Nonito Donaire because I've done some recent videos leading up to the fight and post-fight, basically with my feelings. I'm a Bay Area native. I like Nonito Donaire. I've always followed his career. Always support local talent. But I've been fucking disappointed with his recent performances. It looks like his mindset, his heart, something is not necessarily coordinating with how he's looking in the ring. He just doesn't look all there like the same Nonito Donaire that walked down virtually every opponent that he was facing, from Wilfredo Vasquez trying to make a fight with Omar Narvaez, Nishioka, Matabula. Like, this doesn't look like the same dude post Rigo. And I made a video, check it out, on the channel. I'll try to put the link in the description. And I asked the question and gave you my answer. And I asked for your feedback. Do you think Guillermo Rigondeaux took his soul? And I told you I thought Rigondeaux took his soul, his confidence. He doesn't seem like the same fighter. The fight with Siempewe Vecheca was a disappointment. It ended in a 4-round technical draw. And that's not a way to win a title, in my opinion. That doesn't look good. That's not how belts should be obtained. And Donaire knows it. That's why he offered an immediate rematch. The thing that bothers me, like, I mean, you got a butt or elbow or whatever, a punch, whatever caused the cut, that's one thing. And I even said this in my initial post-fight. Had Mayweather responded in the exact same fashion as Nonito Donaire, some of you guys would be outraged. You'd be like, oh, Mayweather's a pussy, he's ducking Pacquiao. Like, Pacquiao has nothing to do with that. But let's say in the Maidana fight, this happened because he did receive a cut. If Mayweather gave his post-fight interview like that, you guys would be fucking livid. So keep it real, keep it 100, and be real with yourself. Does Nonito Donaire seem like the same fighter? Even in his post-fight talk, he seemed eager to want to quit, to want to give up, to want to not continue the bout. He was like, it looked like he was putting it on thick. Like, he was like squinting. Like, I understand a cut. I understand clash of heads, all that, stepping on each other's feet. It's boxing. Things like that happen, but you have to battle adversity. Pacquiao did it in the Eric Morales one fight. Mayweather's not used to really seeing his own blood, but he had to see it in the Cotto fight when Cotto bloodied his nose, and he got a cut in the Maidana fight. So this is part of boxing, and this is what separates the boys from the men and the great champions versus the people who are no longer on the championship level. And I'm not saying Nonito Donaire is that, but recently he's not looking like it. You fought Vic Darchinyan in your last fight before Vecheca, and you didn't look good. You actually struggled, and Vic Darchinyan was stealing some rounds. And this is a dude you beat 5-6 years previously in a shocking fashion. This is one of the fights that put you on the map. Then you watch Nicholas Walters, who did what he wanted, knocked him down 3 times, I think it was, and fucking knocked him out. I'll put the link in the description. I made a highlight video of that knockout. Brutal stuff. He fucked Darchinyan the fuck up, without a doubt. And that's Nicholas Walters. So it's not looking good for Nonito Donaire. They were talking about making a Walters-Donaire fight before. Now I really want to see it. I didn't have as much data on Nicholas Walter, but after that performance against Darchinyan and how Donaire is looking, fuck it, make the Walters fight. Because Nonito Donaire, unless he gets his shit together, is going to get eaten alive. You're looking like food right now to all these fighters. Rigondeaux beat you in a rematch, in my opinion. Walters has a good chance to beat you. You kind of bitched and moaned and complained over the cut. And like I said, I'm sympathetic. I understand what a cut does and how you don't want to impair your vision and stuff like that. But again, using the same double standards, had this been Pacquiao or Mayweather, some other fighter with an extreme fan base and extreme hate base, you know what I'm saying, where they hate Pacquiao or hate Mayweather, a lot of you guys would not accept this. You guys wouldn't be like, oh yeah, it's okay for Pacquiao to have quit in the Morales one fight, or to not even quit, but to have that kind of post-fight mentality. Oh, I just couldn't see and da-da-da. Or if Mayweather did that, you guys wouldn't be on board with that. And I'm not on board on this. And like I said, it's kind of like a Victor Ortiz situation. I wouldn't call Victor Ortiz if when he actually got his jaw broke in the Josito fight, if he was just like, oh, yo, my shit's fucked up, I can't even continue. No big deal. But the fact that you've displayed in recent memory this type of same quitter mentality, possibly risking disqualification, leaping and headbutting Floyd Mayweather, and then getting two-pieced and knocked out for your troubles. The fight where he quit against Maidana, you did that. So as a result, you've exhibited this behavior, A, B, and C. So when you have a legit reason, it's like the boy who cried wolf. When you have a legit reason, your fucking jaw's broken. Yeah, of course people are gonna be like unsympathetic and they're not gonna empathize. Like, oh, you had a broken jaw. So that's kind of where I'm at with Nonito Donaire. It's not the fact that it was merely the cut. I really didn't like his post-fight. I just feel like recently in some of his fights, it sounds like excuse after excuse after excuse. After the Rigondeaux fight, oh, my shoulder, it's shoulder surgery that I was supposed to get years ago that I never got. You said you had a great training camp. You had that fucking Bane mask on the HBO 24/7 leading up to the Rigondeaux fight.
Yeah, punishment must be more severe. Perhaps he's wondering why someone would shoot the man before throwing him theatricality and deception. Powerful agents to the uninitiated, Bruce.
But anyway, he had that oxygen mask and shit. You said training camp was going well. Then all of a sudden it's because Robert Garcia was training another fighter, Rios or whoever. So you didn't have time to train with them. Then it was your shoulder. Now in this fight, it's a cut. So it's a cumulative behavior where it looks like you're on the downslide. That's why people are giving you shit. Let me know what you guys think. Nonito Donaire, what's next? I think Rigondeaux took his soul. And there's a lot of guys that are hungry right now, like Walters. You got Lomachenko fighting. He's eager to take these big tests. And you got Gary Russell Jr. That should be a good fight. The winner of that. It's not looking good if Nonito Donaire can't get his shit together. Like headbutts, clash heads, all that shit happens. But when people take the Devin Alexander route with the Timothy Bradley fight, it kind of puts a sour taste in your mouth with that fighter, with that particular fighter, and just how he was conducting himself and how he's looked in recent memory. I haven't been too keen on that for Donaire. Let me know what you guys think of Donaire. What's next? Does he beat Rigondeaux in a rematch? Does he beat Pacheco in a rematch? Let me know. Make sure you hit the like button. As always, hey, comment or subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off.